Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So we have a multi-unboxing today. This month is Gibson month at Long and McQuade. Every April, every year, from April 1st until the end of April, they have what's called Gibson month. This is where you can pick up amazing deals on guitars, whether they're new guitars or used. You can get Gibson guitars, you can get Epiphone, you can get Kramer, and what was the other one? Steinberger. Okay, so Gibson owns Epiphone, they own Kramer, they own Steinberger. They also own Mesa Boogie too, but no Mesa Boogie amps yet. Like, come on, really? I could have got an amp today too. Darn it. Anyways. So you guys have already seen my SG standard. That was a Gibson month deal. I rented it first to see if I could get along with an SG again, and of course, being the standard, no coil tapping, yay! And of course, completely different pickups, completely different guitar too. So of course I've decided that I'm going to keep it, obviously. So it's actually on my Gibson account now. I was only going to get 2 more guitars, but I saw a third, well, in this case a fourth, and I just had to have it. And we're going to get to them one at a time. Now I do have 2 righties here and a lefty. All 3 of these are Kramers. Okay, but before we get to that, one of the other things you get on Gibson month is a swag pack. Now, depending on how the Gibson month goes, when I first got into the Gibson month thing, my first swag, I got my Gibson Les Paul Studio in Smokehouse Burst, and part of that swag, other than a cool pen and some other stuff and a really cool gift card, was also t-shirt and a few other things, right? So really nice swag pack. Well, there's no, oh yes, and the jacket, I got my hoodie. Anyway, so this year, of course, there's a different kind of a swag pack deal. We're going to open this up and you can see what we got. And so I'm sure you guys have seen my Gibson shirt before that I've had, and you've probably seen my hoodie a few times. And I do have a second Gibson hoodie that my wife actually bought me separately, so I didn't have to spend $2,000 on a guitar again to get one. But I figure, you know what, let's open the swag part. Now, part of this Gibson month deal too, now you can go on your own terms. You can go either 1 year or up to 3 years to pay for your new toy, right? And 3 years is great because depending on what you buy and how you do your math and what your budget is and, you know, what you can qualify for in Gibson month, depends on what you can actually pull off. And I managed to pull off 4 guitars all together, 2 of which have cases. This would be one of them, and my SG has a case, and I got a 3-year extended warranty on the SG as well as the one that's in this case. But the other 2, because they were lesser priced, and I do plan on doing mods to both of them, I did not want the external warranty, because 3 years of extra warranty is like 3 years I can't mess with it. And I don't need to mess with this one or my SG. Anyways, let's open up the swag pack and then we'll get to unboxing these guitars. I'm not playing any guitars today. My back is killing me after a hard day at work today. I'm just getting back into the season of my job. So I figured, well, we can at least get these unboxed and then tomorrow we'll start doing that stuff. So I did get my $50 gift card. The gift cards vary depending on the price of the guitar, how much your main gift card is. For the SG, it was $50. And the one Kramer here was on sale for, was it $229 or something? $249? $249 regular, $279, so it was on sale. Anyway, so I got a $20 rental coupon, so I can rent something for, you know, upwards of 20 bucks or pay extra, depending on what I'm going to rent. So that's handy to have. And we got some Long and McQuade credit card picks. So you just pop them out of the card and you've got a pick if you need a pick on the fly. I've got a bunch of these. You can actually get these right at the store too, but they're part of the swag pack and it's like cool. So now I've got a lot of them. A new Gibson pen. Now this is funny. I have a Gibson pen that came with my Les Paul, and it was actually the SG. And this pen is still going after, what's it been, about 4 years I guess now? So it still won't die, and I use this thing a lot. Okay, and then this year, of course, we have a new Gibson pen that says Les Paul, and it actually has a Les Paul. It's like, why couldn't they do the Les Pauls when I got my Les Paul? That made sense, you know, because the SG that's on there, well, this year is an SG, right? It's kind of like weird. But anyway, so now I got another pen, which is awesome. Love those pens. We do get a long mcquade leather key fob, so for your keys, kind of handy, like that. And we got our new Gibson shirt. Now they are limited quantities for the swag packs, but this one's kind of a nice shirt. It's actually nicer than the one I saw in the book, because the one I saw in the book actually looked a lot like the same one I already have, but this one's better because I've got 4 different Les Pauls on here. So that's awesome. I really like that. That's cool. Okay, so now I got another new t-shirt. Yeah! Love it. I mean, I tried to go for a swag pack for each one, but they wouldn't let me, and it's like, come on, 4 guitars, 4 swag packs, come on. No such luck. Anyways, but I'll tell you this, for the 3 years, for all 4 guitars, warranties and everything, it's only cost me like I think it's like $77 a month. Like, I was paying $78 a month just on my Gibson, and that's 1. This I got 4 total. So anyways, let's get the one in the case opened up first, because I do want to get this case out of my way. And we have the Kramer Pacer Classic in purple. This is a really nice guitar and matching headstock, and this is the lefty. So I ended up with 2 lefties and 2 righties. My SG is a lefty, and this is a lefty, and I saw this in the purple. I'm like, man, I gotta really have that. And it does have a Floyd on it. Do stay tuned for the demo and review on all these guitars. I've already done the SG. The other thing I got for the guitar was actually its own strap, and this is one of these elasticized type straps. One of the guys in there got me onto these because he's got one. He really likes it, and I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot. So it pretty much matches the guitar to a certain extent. The guitar is purple, and the color of this strap, what do they actually call this anyways? I don't even know if it's on here. They call this shell pink. Now, it definitely does not look pink to me, but it could be the black disguising it a lot, but it looks more like a purple color to me. There's different shades of purple too. So this is one of my lefties, and the tools are actually right on the back of the headstock, which is really super handy. Now, this thing also has a case because I wanted a case for it, but I also wanted to try it out when it came in to make sure that, you know, everything was okay with the guitar and I wouldn't have to do much for a setup on it. So we thought, well, we might as well throw it in the case because I'm not buying cases for the 2 cheaper Kramers. But this just goes in like any other Floyd Rose tremolo. Just screw it down in place and away you go, and voila. Okay, so this one we can actually put on the wall where it's going to live. I'll worry about putting the strap on later. So that one's there. And we got our little Kramer card, product warranty information. Now that I got an external 3-year warranty on. I'm on a 3-year term. I want the 3-year warranty, and that guitar was about, I think it was 500 Canadian. You know, so I figured, you know what, for $500 and above, it's definitely worth putting the extended warranty on right away, and I don't have to worry about getting an email every year. By the way, your performance warranty is due. Now, with Long mcquade, you can renew your warranties every single year on qualifying products, of course, for like 99 years. So, it's like, hey, cool. Alright, so, our next one. I had to have this. Honestly, I did. Now, because I can play left and right-handed, but I am still far superior as a lefty player, of course. I'm doing much better with right-handed the more I play. I do have my primary favorite guitar for righty, but I will be playing these as well. Of course, the more you spend time with it, the better you get, which is kind of the way it works, right? But I had to have this thing, because this thing is really sick. And like I said, I did not get the extended warranties on these two, because I do plan on doing some, well, light mods to this one anyway. So, we have Candy Blue. This is our Beretta Special by Kramer. And of course we do have some stickers to peel off, which I think we should be able to get at right now. There. This way I don't forget to do it later. Yeah, we'll peel the other ones off later time. But this is really nice. I'm really liking this guitar. I've watched a lot of videos on it on YouTube, and this is the cheaper version, I guess, of the Special. There's one that's more expensive, but these are made in Indonesia, and I've never had a problem with an Indonesian guitar before, so, but very, very cool guitar. Really like it. I think that's awesome, and I love the blue. They do have other colors, of course. I almost walked out of there with a white Beretta Special as well. But my wife's like, you know, why do you need two guitars exactly the same, but in a different color? And it's like, well, because I can. But then I thought, okay, there is another Kramer in the store, something that I also liked, and I wasn't exactly sure on. Oh, we got a Kramer sticker too. Awesome. And of course, there's our whammy bar in there. We'll have to put all that junk together later. So, I think that's all that's in this box. And it's looking that way. My wife will double check the box before she crushes it anyway. I didn't want cases for these because I do have a couple of gig bags kicking around. So I thought, well, you know what? And besides, for like, what did I say, $250 for that on sale? So kind of like, I don't really need a case. I got gig bags. Alright, so this is our third one. Looks are deceiving. We got to pull it out of the box for you guys. But this is the Focus VT 211S. Okay, now I wish they would have had this in left-handed, because, you know, I really do prefer to have more lefties than righties kicking around, but because I can play both ways, I have all the choices. I'm not limited to, oh, I can only get this in a lefty in this color or this particular guitar. Nah, I get whatever I want now. You know, it's just I got to spend a lot more time learning how to play right-handed, you know, to get good enough at it that it'll be more and more worthwhile as time progresses. So, well, it looks like we're going to have to just take that right out like that. So this one, I'm actually going to install the whammy bar right away. This way the whammy bars don't get mixed up on anything. But we do have an Allen key to adjust our saddles with. And put that there. Now this also very cool guitar. Now these are only $209, so they're not expensive. And there's only one downside to this particular model, and that's the tuning keys are pretty cheap. But again, no extended warranty because I plan on doing some modifications. And the modification I do plan on doing, oh, that's going to take me, well, maybe I can get these all off at once. I'm going to bore out the holes on the headstock, and I'm going to replace the tuners with some high quality tuners. I'm thinking another set of Guitex may be in order. I was actually looking at a set of fenders, but then I'm going to have to actually do some pin mods, and it's like, no, I just want something that screws on in the same holes and, you know, or close enough to it at least. Now, before I play this one for sure, yeah, this one for sure definitely needs some new strings on it. So I'm going to have to get a set of strings put on, and it needs a setup. This one definitely needs a setup done to it, so I'll do that. But I love how they're going all out on the knobs and stuff on these guitars, well, except for the blue one. The blue one I'm going to actually get a chrome knob for, considering it is chrome, and I'm not going to change anything. I mean, as much as I would like to go gold with it, unless I can find the right parts, then I'm going to leave that alone. But I am going to do the volume control mod on that one. I'll rip off this sticker later because that's going to take a bit. But this is a really nice color. This is supposed to be like a teal color. And it's kind of like a greeny. I like it though. I think it's also pretty neat. This one here, actually, hey, that's pretty cool. This one's actually made in the Chinese factory. So we got Indonesia, we got China, and I'll have to check the other one later. But this is a pretty cool guitar. Great starter guitar for a beginner. You know, so if you want like a hot rodded Strat, you've already got the humbucker, 2 single coils, your 5-way switches there, all your controls where you need them. You know, piece of cake. Nice neck on this thing. It's going to be a very fast neck because if there's any kind of finish at all, it's very minimalistic. Like you wouldn't even tell that it had anything on it. Same as this one too. And actually my other Kramer as well. So yeah, so I got 3 Kramers and I got an Epiphone SG Standard. But yeah, I like this color. I thought, well, you know what? I'm not a red person. I said, do you have anything else in stock for these Focuses? And, well, we got this in this color, and it's like, nah, I don't want black either. But they had the teal, and I'm like, let me see that. So we pulled up the picture, and I'm like, go get it. Let's check it, make sure everything's good on it, and if I like it, it's coming home. So I do have a little bit of a setup to do on this, and it does need some new strings because, you know, they've been sitting for however long since it came across from China, so we're definitely going to have to do a setup on this thing for sure. But the tuners are the cheapy cheaps, right? And I never really cared much for these, but I'm going to use them until I can get a good set of tuners that I like. But, you know, and it's set up like a Strat too, even with the nut, you know, so it's like, cool, I've got spare nuts around here. I could turn this actually into a Hendrix guitar because I do have a left-handed Fender Strat nut, so I could actually do that if I wanted to, but I don't see where I'm going to be doing that. So yeah, but she's nice. Beautiful finish on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, of course. And like I said, do stay tuned. Today is not a day for me to play guitar. I'm going to spend some time tomorrow getting all 3 of these things all set up and ready to rock. And then we're going to start doing separate videos, of course, with demos and reviews and, you know, the usual jazz, right? But I wanted to show you guys the main collection that I got today. Like I said, you've probably seen the SG already. If not, do go on my channel and look up Epiphone SG Standard. That'll be the SG that I picked up, and that of course is left-handed like the purple one. I actually nicknamed that thing for the time being Purple Nurple. I don't know what I'm going to call it for a name. I love naming my guitars, but I don't know what I'm actually going to name any of these things yet. And my precious Sarah is still out for repair, getting probably a new control board hopefully in it. So by the time I get that back, we'll be all right. Oh yes, whammy bar. We must actually make sure we do this now. Wow, that's going to be a little balancing act there. Good tension. Decked bridge like I like. Cool. Works for me. So, yeah. Anyways, comments down below, questions, same deal. I gotta get this strap hooked onto that. But yeah, stay tuned, and over the course of the weekend, I'll see how many of these videos I can get done and uploaded for you guys to hear what these things sound like. I'm kind of interested myself. It's one thing to hear them on different channels with different gear. I've got my own gear myself, so hey, things are gonna definitely sound a little different. But yeah, I love the choices I made, especially for the colors and the guitars. They're fantastic. I really, really love that purple though. That's a nice purple. But till next time, thank you so much for watching, and we shall catch you in the next one. See ya.